everybody. I was sitting at the conference on Lido V3 and ST Vaults. It's mentioned that we're Shannon, contributor to the Lido DAO. The Lido protocol is the leading liquid staking protocol on Ethereum, with over 8.4 million ETH staked. It's a middleware that connects users with Ethereum to node operators that run validators, and it's fully governed by the Lido DAO. So I've been coming to Staking Summit for 3 years, and one of the major themes of this conference has been institutional staking. And where we're sitting here in 2025, there's been tremendous adoption this year. But I think there's something crucial that's missing, and I'd even go so far as to say that the product that most node operators are offering to institutions is incompatible with where institutional staking is going. I think that if in 2026 and beyond, you aren't offering institutional stakers the option of liquidity on their staked assets, you're not only going to fall behind, but you're going to lose business. And no surprise, Lido ST Vaults can solve this for you. So I think there's a tremendous opportunity here. ST Vaults do something new. They take the heavy lifting out of building user-facing products. And more importantly, you get to take advantage of the network effects that the Lido protocol has. By that, I mean two things. First off, you get access to STETH, and you can use STETH to build products. STETH is the most liquid LST on the market, with over $150 million of average trading volume. Liquidity is crucial for institutional use cases, but it's also crucial for building products in DeFi. And that's where the second piece comes at it. Lido has deep integrations across the spectrum of DeFi. And wherever STETH is integrated, it means you can build products utilizing that. So, ST Vaults are a new mechanism that allows for building custom staking vaults. It allows for node operators, DeFi builders, asset managers to build these products with optional liquidity. I think that this is going to open up a wide range of use cases. ST Vaults are non-custodial and they're permissionless to deploy. And very, very different from Lido Core, stakers can now choose the node operators that they want to stake with. This means not only is delegated staking coming to the Lido protocol, but you can build other products using DeFi as well. So when you stake with an ST Vault, the ETH is deposited into validators run by that node operator of your choice. That validator then starts to earn rewards. And as a staker, you have the option to then mint STETH, which you can use for liquidity needs, and you can use in DeFi to generate additional rewards. What I think is going to happen is not only are you going to see large utilization of this from an institutional staking perspective, but you're going to see this start to act as the core reward layer for DeFi products, where you're utilizing both the staking rewards and the additional rewards that you can generate in DeFi. Now, very, very importantly, Lido today has existed in what's recently known as Lido V2 and what is now known as Lido Core. And that stays the same. So if you come to Lido and you go to lido.fi and you press the big blue stake button and you stake 100 ETH, you still will receive 100 STETH. And that ETH will be distributed across the node operator set on the various modules. But now you can also come to a staked vault where you work with a specific node operator and stake directly to them. And you have the option to mint STETH. And this is important because if you're not utilizing liquidity, the fees are very, very attractive. So I want to talk also about how I think these things with ST Vaults, this concept is really, really cool. And there's great use cases right out of the gate. But in terms of building end user products for DeFi, there's more we can do. And so that's why it's going to launch alongside DeFi Rank, which is a no-low-code kit that empowers builders and node operators to launch end user staking products. This allows you access to features such as pooling, so you can have multi-depositors in a single vault, a white label embeddable UI, and also custom ERC20 vault tokens. And this is very important because you can design and control the entire end user experience. You can have a branded product that basically folks don't even know that they're necessarily using Lido in the back end. And I think this is one of the really important parts of ST Vaults. You still control the customer relationship as a node operator, an asset manager, a DeFi protocol. You're still the one dealing with them. But you're able to take advantage and use the great product that is STETH. For those that want to offer more differentiated strategies, you can incorporate extra rewards, either by integrating the pre-built strategies that are included in DeFi Wrapper, which include vault products that are curated by Veda and Mello, and you can even build custom strategies. In the future, we'll also include integrated Lumen strategies. The main point here is that DeFi Wrapper takes the complexity out of building products. And I think the really cool thing is you can get started seriously in 24 hours. You can have an end user ready product in 24 hours by utilizing this alongside ST Vaults. And we'll skip that one. I want to talk through a few product ideas. So the first is Delegated Staking Plus. The opportunity here is that 70% of staked Ethereum today is natively staked with no access to liquidity. And there's now a better product. I think you can target large clients. I think you can go to your existing clients. I think you can go to your competitors' clients that aren't using something like ST Vaults and basically say, hey, I have a better product offering for you. And that better product offering that you get for a very, very low fee, you now have optional access to liquidity. Every single node operator has a delegated staking product. But you're now able to go to those clients and say, I have something where if the opportunistic need to participate in DeFi comes, for only 1% of staking rewards, you now have access to STD. And you can use that for working capital needs. You can use it for some kind of DeFi opportunity that comes up. And imagine that if some DeFi protocol launches in the next few months, and your only other option as a staker, if you wanted to participate, was to exit validators, now you can avoid sitting in the entry queue and the exit queue and you decide to come back in and get out. You can just mint STD against that position, and when the opportunity is finished, you just repay the position, and you're back, and you're continuing to earn rewards that entire time in the vault. Next is institutional staking. There's $50 billion at least per ChatGPT institutional ETH holdings now. And there was record year-to-date inflows. I think you can go to hedge funds. I think you can go to digital asset treasuries, ETFs, family offices that have very strict compliance needs, but want to have access to staking. There are so many incredible node operators on Ethereum. It's really, it's one of the best parts of my job is how many different companies I get to meet and all of the ways they're differentiated. But they're missing the most important need for most institutions, and that's liquidity. Because listen, an institution would not be stuck in a 37-day execute. They just can't. STU solves that. You can go and offer that same experience. You can have all of your infrastructure redundancy, the certifications you work so hard for. But now you can package that with access to SCE. Again, the most liquid LST on the market. It's something that you can take and grow your business and utilize it. Finally, in terms of the product ideas, what I call the plug-and-play DeFi builds. Here, the opportunity is that many users want access to simple, high APR generating strategies. You can either integrate DeFi Wrapper and have Lido Earn products, like I mentioned, these products curated by Mello and Veda, or you could even go and create custom leverage staking strategies, and in the future use the pre-built ones to increase staking rewards for users. You're offering clients a higher APR project, and you can do this out of the box in just a few clicks again by using DeFi Wrapper. And more importantly, you're offering something that's differentiated. You're doing this in a differentiated product that you don't even need to manage the curation of because you're outsourcing that to these curators. And it's very, very important when I would call a generally commoditized distribution. So my point here really is this. What are you waiting for? You now have the ability to offer customized products to use liquidity. And you can do this for your customers and control the customer relationship. Whether you're targeting general DeFi, whether you're targeting institutional stakers, or whether you want to create something that's more advanced and use this, the core layer of your next great DeFi product, I think there is an ST Vaults use case for you. And there's very strong early traction. We have tier A node operators that are already published in Lido blog, like Solstice, like P2P, like Chorus One, like Everstake, that have already announced and shared that they're planning to use ST Vaults. I think there's a great opportunity for all the builders in the room to take a look at this, because in the next month and a half or so, ST Vaults will go live. So right now, you have the chance to go through the dots, to start using this on Goody, and figure out how in 2026 and 2027, you're going to either offer the next best institutional staking product, the next best delegated staking product, or something more custom in DeFi. On Friday, we're going to be hosting an event. The afternoon is going to be very much focused around Lido V3 and ST Vaults. We don't have unlimited capacity, but if you sign up with the Lido_Summit code, we'd love to see as many of you there. There's a lot of Lido contributors around. We'd love to talk to you about Lido V3 and ST Vaults and how you can grow your business in 2026. So thank you very much.